of the most exciting matchups of the day, one that I have been looking forward to for quite a while since it was announced here at Toro Cup 31. Back over into the world of no-gi we go with two guys who always bring the excitement. First up to the mat, representing Battleborn BJJ and MMA, Sam Slyman!
The Slyman.
And his opponent, representing Gustavo, Machado, and Chesapeake, Hamoudi Musselmani! All right, Hamoudi Musselmani versus the Slido, Sam Slyman.
Slyman.
Sit for Slyman, yep. Hamoudi's got a great passing game. Yep. Very heavy guy to deal with.
I like the cross ankle strategy. Feeds right into a kind of body lock a little bit. Works up to the...
Sam with the high elevation on the half guard. Looks like he's going to shoot through.
He's able to clear his knee.
Yeah, Sam's a gamer. He's veteran. I think the first time I saw him compete was about 4 or 5 months after I started training jiu-jitsu. So he's been around quite a long time, and still competing at the highest level that he can. And this is definitely, as far as Toro Cup goes, it's interesting how it became like what it has become. Starting off as just kind of like a fun kind of event. It's now an event where you're going to see some actual super high-level jiu-jitsu in the local area, and people are really going for it for that bonus.
I mean, one thing to note, Sam training at Battleborn, they're very well versed in the stand-up, but Sam just pulls guard.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's comfortable with that top pressure.
Yeah, he's wrestled before in matches, so that he may just be playing that for this game. He might feel like leg locks are the path that he's going to have for easiest victory, but he definitely looked very capable when he was around the leg. But
yep.
Hamoudi's doing a good job right now of keeping this half guard as non-lethal as possible, just trying to keep it benign.
He does need to try to get back to some sort of good. He has a butterfly hook. That should help create space. He needs to use it, though.
Sam making space, making frames, and he's back to like a almost knee shield. Not really urgent to get the shield back in front of him.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't hold a butterfly hook if you're not pulling them in, because it's very easy for them to pop up and Toriando the opposite direction. Now he's driving in, so you can have a butterfly hook, and then if he pulls back that far, you can go double butterfly. That's fine too.
Yeah, it looks like Sam might be feeding to the low underhook on that leg.
He was just kind of going to scoop the far leg a little bit, which ended up almost getting him past. Would like to see him throw in a second butterfly hook and forward shift up to a seated position. There, yes, he has to get the knee through. Notice how he scooped the arm, but he went back to make sure his knee was coming through so he could have a push on the hip.
Yeah, now he's got a body lock, but he still has a butterfly hook he can work with. He can make some space and turn that into something else. He elects to close the full guard around, which will kind of, not nullify that body lock, but make it a lot less dangerous.
Just give him a look at some different attacks. The obvious K-guard entry. Let's see what he really has been looking to pull that wrist into some sort of crunch arm. Currently on match 29. Closed guard is open. He's kind of threading into a deep de la Hiva.
Oh, nice step over from Musselmani. This might be enough to get the mount if he can just keep walking it up, sprawling out. Looks like he'll get it.
Steps
over beautifully.
With 45 seconds still points. Has the arm isolated. Head and arm isolated.
He's trying to walk up that high mount to get those arms elevated. Now feeding across for one underhook now in the chopping block.
Yeah, that other arm's still kind of in play there. He can go back for a double under.
Yeah, you really don't want that. Now almost double unders here. So high in the mount is Musselmani. Points are live now with him in that high mount. If he's able to change this into a back take. Oh, nice high S mount with the triangle. Potentially forces the second time we've seen this position today. And just like before, it will be reversed. Sam,
in the guard.
Just didn't have the legs pinched. Almost had a great entry onto the heel there, but just didn't pinch the legs.
Points are live. Sam was in a butterfly guard. And that's the problem with playing butterfly guard flat on your back. It's only a matter of time before they start coming through.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Smart to try to bridge to Turtle to defend that pass. But he needs to keep going to Turtle. There's no reason to accept this right now.
He really is anxious to get around that thigh. He really seems
He will
invested.
need to go to Turtle.
He seems really invested in the
and he just
yep.
and there's the pass points. There was no reason for him not to fight those.
Yeah, held on a little too long.
Turtle was right there to avoid those pass points.
Oh, Musselmani on the back. He aligns the spine with the bottom. Strong arm in a nice position to choke here.
What?
Andrew, oddly quiet in this situation with a body triangle locked.
Yeah.
This guy he ate that food. Now all of a sudden he's chilled out a little bit about people
I'm not
finishing.
as hangry anymore.
I need to go see if I can get some food. I never brought mine. Oh, there it is. Beautiful attacks, but he's just really preoccupied with the hand fighting. Now the palm. He looks like he's trying to set up that short choke. Oh. Wow.
See, this is different, though.
Oh, how's it different, Andrew? I can't wait to hear how different it is.
Sam's actually properly defending in his 2-on-1s. And it's not like bridging up and lifting his chin.
True.
He's actually hand fighting.
Big difference.
Now, should he try to clear some of those grips to get access to the neck? Then yeah, sure. There it is.
And like you were saying, people need to be a little bit more willing to just go over the face.
See, look, he's literally thinking about coming up to mount right now because he doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, of course. It's interesting because it's two sides of the same coin because with mount, when you're the bottom player, if the back control is the most dominant position in jiu-jitsu, why are people so eager to give their back to get out of mount?
Yeah, exactly.
And if you're so able to finish everybody on their back, then why do people feel the need to go back up to mount when they have a situation like that where it's kind of done deal?
I think collectively as North Carolina, we all need to work more back attacks.
I agree. I do a lot of situational back hand fighting stuff with my guys.
Because my goodness, I'm disappointed in the amount of just failed back attempts end in mount.
I've never heard Andrew like this, guys. I mean, this is a new Andrew we're dealing with.
To be fair, every single show there's something different. There's always something different that we see every single match that we're like,
You remember that? You remember that one show where like 3 people tried to lat drop someone and they just ended up on bottom?
Yes. I'm like, why is it the same thing over? And that's the theme of this one. It's just bad back control.
Yeah, we have seen some good chair sit back takes, but unfortunately we've seen a lot of good back takes in general, but not a lot of finishing mechanics.
Well, and then it completely changes your mount too, though, because once you have a good back, your mount isn't to head and arm. Your mount is to turn them to take the back. Like when that is your best position. Yeah, there's a good Darce.
Musselmani on the Darce. This looks nice and secure.
He needs to step over the legs. There it is.
Sam's trying to rotate down and
step
flat.
Over to
He's
mount.
Trying to get flat.
So see how he's falling and then stepping? He was falling and then trying to step over. You step over first and then fall.
That was points, right? He didn't tap?
That was points.
All right.
Broke our streak.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner on points, representing Gustavo Machado, Hamoudi Musselmani.